Alright, just doing a quick mic check like I usually do. Mic check, 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 one, two, three. Alright, looks like the mic is working just fine. So, here we are. The banners just changed. Or
I've
just
faced many
dropped.
opponents in my duels.
Whatever you want to say.
Most of them I defeated.
I was
The
going to do
rest
just
surrendered.
a video of the quick,
No,
short, and
I
easy
have
30
never lost a
pulls.
duel.
But then I realized that with the new banners also comes a few other things, like quests. Story quest, to be specific. Kinich's story quest. And now that this is ready to go, I can do this and get my reputation up with the Scions of the Canopy and get that up to, I think, reputation level 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll be able to do that. I will be able to do that, and why is there another event? Oh, test run and this thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be able to do that and get some Prima Gems, some extra rewards as well, because this quest, it actually counts as the character's quest. Even though it's a reputation quest, in the past it would have just been a reputation quest, but now it's actually more than just a reputation quest. This is the story quest, except you don't have to unlock it with keys, which is very interesting that they're doing it that way. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the quest part. So let's go ahead and just get right on into it. In the past, I did mention that when Kinich comes out, when the new banners drop, that I will go ahead and do 30 pulls right off the bat. Some of my other plans were also to, if I don't get Chef Rus within those 30 pulls, that I am going to go ahead and spend my Star Glitter as well as any intertwined fates once the shop resets. Now, that's going to be a while from now, but that will be a total of 40 pulls. I don't think that I will want to do any more pulls outside of that, especially if I don't get Shehrus. I would be extremely sad. But right now we're at 70 pity, and I'm assuming that my next 10 pull will get me a 5-star. Whether that be a Raiden Shogun Constellation or an off-banner, standard banner character, that remains to be seen. I hope I do get Jean if I do lose the 50-50. I wouldn't mind getting Dia just to get a Constellation on her, but for the most part, I really want Jean's C4. That way, you can shred animo damage with it. Anyways, so yeah, let's just go ahead and... Okay, am I seeing something different? Are my eyes messed up? This rope looks... What? Okay, it's like the graphics didn't load on this rope or something. I'm just now noticing this. What? This... Okay, that looks like it didn't load in properly or something. What? What is this? Look at the rest of this hot air balloon thing, and then compare it with the rope. Why does it look like that? Am I going crazy? Ah, no, Clarin, I didn't want to show your top. What in the world? Hold on, let me find another rope. Here we go. There's some down there. Yeah, this one doesn't look loaded either. Oh, I can't even stand on it. It's not just me, right? Yeah, look how it clips through that little hole where it's hooked into. It's clipping. It's not... It doesn't look natural, like it's wrapped around the hole or something. It actually looks like it's clipping through this metal part of the... whatever this is. Canopy? I don't know. Is there another rope? Hold on. I'm so intrigued. I should be doing my pools. This one looks a little bit better, but it still doesn't look great. What in the world, Hoyoverse? Did you think that people wouldn't see that? What in the world? This just... Everything I don't even remember what I was doing. Because I noticed the rope. Are all the ropes in the game like this? Look at how badly rendered, that's the word. It's like, it's not rendered correctly or something. It's just badly rendered. Yeah, that looks weird. Look, okay. Oh, that was a good zoom in just now. Ah, no. No, I don't want to see Dea's side. I want to see the rope. Oh, come on. Seriously, the rope is actually... Ah! I'm gonna fall. Okay. There. Ah. Okay, seriously, the rope is not letting me zoom in. Yeah, why is it not letting me zoom in right in that spot? Maybe I should just go to photo mode? I am so hooked on this rope right now. I can't... Why is this not rendered correctly? Ah, come on. I can't even... No, stop trying to look at Dia's boobs. Booba, whatever. Yeah, this looks terrible. This actually looks terrible. Like, look at the thing the rope is tied to. That looks rendered. I mean, to a degree. Oh, wait. I actually noticed some stuff wrong with that, too. What the hell, Natlan? Are you kidding me right now? Like, everything else looks good, but that rope... What about this tabard over here? Ah! I didn't want to jump off of it. I really hate that the movement in this game makes me keep... Okay, hello? PS5 controller, please! I'm trying to press left on the analog stick, and it's flicking, so it makes me go to the right. Okay, but yeah, this tabard looks okay. Oh, there's another rope. I'm so intrigued. Let's look at the rope. This one too? Yeah, none of the ropes are good. Is it like that in every area? Like, are all the ropes in every single region bad? Hold on, I need to find another rope. Okay, no, what am I doing? Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me share this on Twitter, because I forgot to do that. Say new banners, what should I put? Hashtag Genshin Impact, like normal? I guess like normal people would, hashtag Natlan. Hashtag new banners. Hashtag the ropes aren't... Oh, I can't put a comma. Are not rendering. Okay, that was stupid, but let's see what happens. Okay, back to what I was doing. So, my plan is to do 30 pulls right now. And the first 10 pull, I'm hoping will get me a 5-star. If it does not get me my third Raiden constellation, I will keep pulling on the Raiden banner. If I do get my third Raiden constellation, I will start pulling on Kenichi's banner. But I'm not going to drop 50, 60, 70 pulls for Kenich. It's just one of those things where, hey, I'm just going to pull a few times, like 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 10 pulls. And if I get them, I get them. If I don't, oh well. We built pity for Shinolin, whatever her name is. So that is where we're at as far as our mindset. My mindset. Why am I saying our? My nose itches! Anyway. Okay, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? Or should we do a trial first? Nah, let's go ahead and do this now. No more waiting. Also, I don't really need anything from the weapon banner, but I always do the epitomized path just to get it out of the way. Okay, first 10 pull. Am I going to go to max pity, or will I be getting a 5-star from 70 to 80 instead of 80 to 90? I am currently at 70 pity. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. We got the 5-star. Will we get Chevreuse? If she starts talking, I'm gonna mute myself. Also, I just realized I'm kind of close to the TV. I hope it's not picking that up in the background. 73. 74. No Chevreuse. 75. Alright, 76 is usually my average, so... I got the C3. Woo! I was gonna shout, but it's past my bedtime. No, but for real though, I don't like getting too loud this late at night. For some people, this is not that late, but you know, for working class citizens, it is. And I'm not working yet, so I don't want to be disrespectful to those that are. But let's go. We got our C3 right in. So now we'll count the rest 1, 2, 3 from here on. This was what, 76? So 1, 2. Huh? What? What just happened? Did I just get C4 right in on 110 pool? And that was 77, 8, 9. That was 3 pity. Holy crap. This is my first back-to-back ever on my entire account. I mean, when I say back-to-back, I mean not back-to-back. This is my first double 5-star on the limited banner, specifically, on my entire account. I have had double 5 stars before, but it was on the standard banner when I was using a Quaint Fates. I got a Tignari, however you say it, and a Skyward Harp, funny enough. But this is the first time that I've ever got double 5-star on the limited banner. I don't know what to think right now because I don't really know. I don't think Raiden C4 is that good. I think it gives attack bonus to the other people in the party. And a lot of the Raiden teams that I play now, the teammates don't really gain anything from the attack bonus. I guess Nahida could. Farina definitely wouldn't. Yelan definitely wouldn't. Jean would, because I do play Jean with Farina and Raiden. C4. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start counting again. I am so shocked right now. I'm gonna do a recording too. Yeah, I'm gonna make this into a video. It's gonna include the audio because I forgot to uncheck it. So I'm just gonna start the video. Well, no, let me press X right now just to get this out of the way. Alright, we're back at 1 pity. Wow. Screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna record this. I'll trim it down later, so we'll just do 15 minutes. Okay, and record. Wow. I don't know what to say. This is actually, that's 5 star glitter, right? I mean 5 pools worth of star glitter. Yeah, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. And wow. So we're at 1 pity. Yeah, let's switch banners. And we'll do single pools up to 10 pity. So we're at 1, 2. Skip. 3. 4. 5. Please be Chevros. Please be Chevros.
I'm Chevros, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. You'll excuse me if I skip the pleasantries. Is there a case that needs my attention?
Yes! 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 I finally got her! Oh! Okay, I did say 30 pools though, so we're gonna keep going. Shoot, was that 6? I think that was 6, right? So we're gonna do 7. I hope I counted right. 8. 9. And 10. Okay. Now I can do a regular 10 pull. Wow, I still can't believe my luck today. Okay, so that was not necessarily 20 pulls. I just did 9 pulls from... So I'm at 19 pulls. But that's okay, because I started pity over... Okay, anyway. So we're going to do another 10 pull here. Here we go. Alright, no early 5-star. Yeah, get out of there. I don't care about time. I already got C7, U5, I think. Same thing with Kujo Sara. No Chefrus. Okay. So we now have enough for a 10 pulls worth of pulls in Star Glitter. Or a crown. I'm thinking. So that was 29 pulls. I said I would do 30. But, shoot. Let me see what Chefrus's constellations are, because I don't know that it's worth going for one constellation. And it certainly isn't worth getting, pulling for 4 stars, but it was worth it tonight. So we got her burst leveled up, and now let's see what this does again. When the Musou Inshin state applied by secret art, Musou Shinetsu expires, all nearby party members, excluding the Raiden Shogun, gain 30% bonus attack for 10 seconds. So, I do her burst, and then I rotate through my units, and hope to God that they get something out of the burst. I think if I'm using Jean with Farina comp, then absolutely it gets something out of the burst. Then I can switch to Yelan, burst with hers. Her attack doesn't matter, and then switch back to Raiden. Or I could do some kind of weird national comp where I do Raiden, Xiangling, Farina, Jean. In which case Xiangling and Jean would get something out of the attack bonus. But I don't know that that would be a good comp to run. On the other hand, if I used Raiden, Bennett, Kujo, Sara, Xiangling, or some form of national team where I use Raiden, Xingqiu, because he gets attack bonus, Bennett, Xiangling, then 2 of the other units would get attack bonus from Raiden. So this constellation isn't entirely wasted. It is kind of sad that it doesn't include Raiden Shogun, but I already get so much attack boost from other units that it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I got Chefrus. I didn't even consider an overload team just now, while I was doing all that team building in my head. Yeah, that's true. I could do a Raiden Chefrus overload team now. I guess it would be Raiden, Chefrus, Bennett, Xiangling, maybe? or I could do like a crazy hyper carry comp where I do Raiden, Bennett. No, Raiden. I think Shahrus has to be first, so it'd be like Raiden skill, Shahrus, burst skill or skill burst, Bennett into Kujo Sara, and then back to Raiden, and then just wombo combo. Wow, man, I'm shaking. I'm so happy that I 2 5 stars though. Wow, that was crazy. That was so crazy. Like I'm beside myself right now in a good way. I was not expecting that. Maybe I should try to C6 my Raiden in the future just to say that I could. Um, this also means that I have not lost a single 50-50 on Raiden or spent a single penny on Raiden. To be fair, when I first got Jean, she was my first 5 star ever. And I did spend money on Genesis crystals, but I never converted them to Primo Gems. I hadn't even started a Welkin Moon yet. And I had some Primo Gems to do some 10 pulls on during Raiden's banner. Hadn't converted the Genesis crystals yet, and I got Raiden. And then I was like, well, I mean, we got her, so let's pull for her weapon. Not knowing how bad the weapon banner was back then, as far as like how risky it is to pull with like nothing to offer. I did 110 pull, got her weapon. No, I don't know what it is with Raiden. I'm probably jinxing myself, and at this point I don't care anymore, but it seems like Raiden and to some degree Yelan, I mean, I did lose one 50-50 when I C6'd my Yelan, but as far as Raiden is concerned, I've never spent a single penny specifically on her, or when I did spend money, I didn't convert them into primos to pull for her, and then I've won, I think that I've won every single 50-50 that I've ever gotten, right in Constellations. So yeah, here we are. C4 by happenstance. I don't regret a thing. I mean, I know I could have saved that 10 pull for Shilonen if I just skipped these banners. Or I could have got 2 copies of Kanich maybe, but I don't regret a thing. I really don't regret a thing. I am actually really happy with this outcome.
The desert's
Wow. I am really freaking happy that that just happened. Okay. So now I have some work to do. I'm at 15,000 Prima Gems. Let's do some math here. I think I was at 19,400, so 19,400 when we started. So I spent 4,300 Prima Gems. That can't be right. Hold on. Oh, because I had one Intertwined Fate. Let's pretend that I had an extra 160 Prima Gems. So in total I spent 4,460. Does that compute? No, that's 20. That's 27. So I think I spent more than that. Unless I counted wrong when I was doing the single pulls. No, something's not mathing here. The math ain't mathing. So I know I had 19,400 Primo Gems before starting this. At least I think I was at 400? Maybe I should... Okay, I think I can go back to the beginning when I was recording. And, let's just find out. Because I really want to know how many Primo Gems I spent. And see if I spent the right amount. I didn't spend any Star Glitter. Oh, this is me looking at robes. Oh, God. Maybe I should just include that in the video. Opposite the stream, or... Okay, yeah, I was at 19,422. And I'm currently at 15,102. So, let's just do the correct math. 422. There we go. Minus... I was just rounding down earlier, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. So minus 15,102. There we go. Divide that by 160. 27 pools. Well, plus the 160 from... Whoops. Or I should add the 160. The one intertwined fate counts as 160 primos, right? That's an extra pool. So we divide that. 28 pools. So I did miscount. Whoops. So that means currently I'm at 19 pity instead of 20 pity. Wait, hold on a second. If I was at 1 pity after I got both write-ins, and then I did 8 pulls, yeah, I need to do one more. Let's do it. I'm gonna do one more single pull just to break even here. I need to be at 20 pity. I don't like odd numbers. There we go. We got it out of the way. Didn't get anything for it. And I know that it doesn't load my pity right away. Yeah, no, it's not counting today's pulls yet. Okay, I should be at 20 pity now. I'm gonna unmute my TV here. So the next 10 pull from where I'm currently sitting is it 16,000? I think so. 16, whoops, divided by 160. Why did I do that? I should have been able to do that in my head. I'm relying on calculators too much. Kids, do the math in your head. Show your work. Anyway, so my plan is to try to get at least 40 pulls worth of Prima Gems this banner phase. So the next 10 pull is 16,000. And again, it's not 40 pulls in total. My mindset is to try to get up to the next 10 pulls. So the next 10 pull is 16,000. So for example, if I subtract that, 42, there we go. That means I just need to get 1,058 primos. So that will get me to my next 10 pull, and then I just 30 pulls from there, and that's my goal, is to try to get 40 10 pulls in one banner phase, or up to the 40th pull, or whatever. So that would put me at, let me see, 14,400 plus 64? Yeah, 64,000, or 100. So that'll put me at 20,800. Now, let's divide that, and that'll be 130 pulls. So when Shilonen comes out, what I'm going to do is use my Star Glitter, first off, and then I'm just going to do a total of 50 pulls, because I will be pulling on her banner. And whatever I get afterwards, that's what I get. If I don't get her early, that's fine. I'm okay with it. And then whatever the next banner phase is after that, I don't even know if I'll spend, but I mean Prima Gems if I'll pull, but we'll see. I don't know what the next Archon will be, or if there will be one in 5.1, but that's for then. This is now. My goal is 20,800 Prima Gems or more if I get lucky. So I think I can do it. I think I can usually save about 40 pulls worth of Primo Gems each banner phase, minimum, as long as I don't do resin refreshes. I can't believe I got 2 copies of Raiden. That was so cool. Okay, I have some work to do. With my new Chef Rus, let's go ahead and level her out. You know what? Let's use... Whoops, never mind. I pressed the wrong button. I was going to use the blue books. Alright, let's use the blue books. How do I... Oh. Look at the green, doofus! Alright. I can't remember how much a blue book is worth in comparison to the green. 1,000... Okay, cool. So this is the good amount there. Oh! the one seahorse pearl thing that I did have that was extra when I farmed it before. And oh well, that's okay. Um, this is absolutely fine. Good starting point, right? Okay, now what weapon? I think it's this one? It's either this one or like Fav Lance or this one. But I think this is like if you want to make healer Shefrus, right? I could also just go Black Tassel. That's a lot of HP. 46.9. Let's look at Yaya's weapon. Yeah, 41.3. I think maybe the Black Tassel is better. What does this one do, though? Rifle reward. When wielder's healed, restore 8 energy. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds and can occur even when the character is not in the field. So, will this go off if she's full health? What about this one? When the wielder performs healing, restore 16... Wait, what? When the wielder is healed, restore energy. When the wielder performs healing, restore energy. What? How have I never noticed this? To be triggered once every 10 seconds and occur even when the character is not on the field. Every 10 seconds can occur when the character is not on the... It's almost exactly the same, except this one is perform healing, so that means I get the energy faster with this one, and then if I go to this one, I have to wait till she's healed to get the energy. What? But why, though? Okay. Let's see. So, I currently have Mika on Fab Lance. I hardly use Mika, so for now... Let's do this. I'm going to use Fab Lance, because why not? Now I just have to figure out what her artifacts are. Oh, Songs of Days Past. Or Song of Days Past. I had a feeling it was this one, but I've seen some guides that say, like, oh, just go with Noblesse. And I guess she doesn't have to be run with Bennett on the teams that she works on. So technically, I could just take my Bennett pieces. Although he does have a healing bonus circlet. Diona has... My Diona has Noblesse. HP... HP... There it is. What's her crit rate? Ugh, that's not good for Fab Lance. Okay, but it's an off-piece HP circlet, so I could just, theoretically, just go with a crit rate circlet of any kind. And look, that even has HP and energy recharge. There we go. Okay, I'll just have to keep switching my Diona pieces to Shefrus until I get, like, a Song of Days Past set or something. What does Song of Days Past do again? It's some sort of buff, right? Like a damage buff? But, like, instance damage, not, like, over time damage or overall damage. And I just clicked out of it. There we go. When the equipping character heals a party member, the Yearning effect will be created for 6 seconds, which records the total amount of healing provided, including overflow healing. Okay, good. So it's like Clan so far. Okay, when the duration expires, the Yearning effect will be transformed into the Waves of Days Past effect. Okay, so after 6 seconds, the effect changes. When your active party member hits an opponent with a normal attack, charge attack, plunging attack, elemental skill, or element... Okay, can we just say when an active party member does damage... Why do they have to put normal, charge, plunging, skill, burst? Like, those are all the damage types. Or maybe it's trying to say that, oh, this doesn't count for weapons that do damage. Like, Skyward series or that new catalyst that just came out from the event that apparently does physical damage that can crit. That's funny. I wish I leveled that up. So maybe that's why they worded it like that. But I don't know. I feel like it should just say when your active party member does an attack that deals damage. Period. The damage dealt will be increased by 8% of the total healing amount recorded by the yearning effect. So I should be going healing bonus circlet, not crit rate. The Waves of Days Past effect is removed after it has taken effect 5 times or after 10 seconds. 5 hits. Okay. A single instance of the yearning effect can record up to 15,000 healing, and only a single instance can exist at once, but it can record the healing from multiple equipping characters. Equipping characters on standby can still trigger this effect. Interesting. So if I'm somehow able to do 5,000 points of healing with my Chevreuse, I think it's like heal per tick, like Cookie. So that could potentially max it out. And it's 8%, not like the full amount of the healing. So let's do a hypothetical. What's 8% of 15,000? So that's an additional 1,200 damage. The damage dealt will be increased by 8% of the total. Yeah, so the damage dealt is increased by 1,200 if you max out the healing. Does that crit, or is it like a clam effect where you just do a second instance of damage? Because I think there's a polearm that is worded weird like that too. This one. I used to use this on Rosaria. After picking up an elemental orb particle, normal and charge attacks deal additional damage equal to 25% of attack for 5 seconds. But it turns out that this is not adding the 25% damage to your normal attack that did damage, or normal attacks. It's just that it procs a second instance of damage with each hit, or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I used it. Let me just go on my Rosario and try it out and see.
See is what you get.
Real quick.
And whether you take on the challenge is entirely.
I'm pretty sure that's what it does. So I need to get particles, and then I need to attack something, right? Right here. Right here. Whee! Yeah. There we go. Alright, so I get it. There's a rapid particle. Boom, thank you. Now normal attack. Oh, I guess not. Normal attack? Please? Please. There it is. Two numbers. Yep, there's 2 numbers. See, it's worded in a way that you would think that it's going to do 1 instance of damage, and that instance of damage is buffed by 20, or like, not buffed, but that you do 25% extra damage or whatever, and then that's just added to your initial attack. Instead of doing 2 instances of damage, it's just 1 instance of damage plus what the other additional amount would have been, or something like that. So, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it made me think, oh, my normal attacks are going to do so much more damage now. And that wasn't the case. I'm so glad I ended up getting Primordial Jadewing Spear when I was using Physical Rosaria, because I never regretted it. It's just a good weapon. Also, wrong one. There we go. But yeah, I never regretted that one. So, I'm wondering if the Song of Days Past set works like that. I've never farmed for it. I've never had a 4-piece set, so I don't know. If it's like Clam, then you'll see a second instance of physical damage just pop up when your character is dealing damage with their attacks. But if it's not like Clam, it adds to whatever damage they would do, and maybe that damage can crit, like it can add to the initial value, and then crit values are calculated after, that would be cool. I have no idea. I should probably look up a guide. Also, it's getting hot in here because I'm talking to myself, so I'm going to turn on my fan. That's weird. Usually my fan beeps, but it didn't beep. Oh no, I'm stupid. It doesn't beep. I'm thinking of my PlayStation. What is wrong with me? Anyway, okay, so I have an inkling of what I want to do with Chevrus. I don't think I'm going to give her my Diona pieces right away. I think I will give her the rightful reward, so I'm not stealing either Mika or Yao Yao's weapon. Although I really would like to just put this on her, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'm going to use my remaining spear billets on this and not on this. I was thinking about using my spear billets for this defense weapon and trying to farm Yunjin artifacts for an ER stance and get her like 200 something ER with just main stat pieces, or the main stat piece and like the rest in substats, and then just use this weapon instead of Fab. But I'm not going to do that now. Plans are on hold. We are going to focus on Shechus. Maybe. As far as weapons go. This one looks... I mean, it seems like this one is the better one. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Especially if I'm running her on a Raiden team. I do want to use her with Arlecchino as well as my Clarand, though. So that's another thing to take into consideration. With Clarand, I feel like she would work better with Toma Chekros as instead of like Sheng Li Chekros or something. This is gonna be interesting, so I'm gonna have to level up Toma's weapon too. Okay, we have goals. We have goals now. Okay, let me switch back to Clarand. Wow, whew. What a day. I am so happy. Okay, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I don't know if I'm going to wait till the next Battle Pass cycle either to start leveling up my Chefrus. I always use the Battle Pass as a reason to farm bosses, but I think for once, I'm just going to do it before the Battle Pass comes out. And this will also give me a reason to stop farming Whimsy for a while. I haven't gotten lucky on Whimsy in a long time. I keep getting pieces for the Burning set. Yeah, that's going to be my plan going forward. I am now, from this point on, I am going to focus on leveling up my Chekros, leveling up her weapon, leveling up her talents. Does she need talents? I'm just going to do it anyway, even if she doesn't. I think I'm just going to focus on her talents. Order! How many order books do I... Wait, I might not need to. Is this the one that's going to show the talents? Yes, it is. Okay. Order. This one. Darn! Okay, I was thinking of equity. I have so much equity books, man. I was saving these in case that was Chefrus's books, but it looks like it's not the case. Well, at least I have some. I'm so sad. Okay, that's tomorrow, though, so I can just farm those books tomorrow. And I can worry about the bosses later. On the other hand, what I can do as well is using Yai Miko, I can convert these to blues, and then sometimes I'll get browns of other related regional books. So I might get some more Justice books, but I also might get some more Order books. Then I can convert the Justice books to blue, and I might get some more Order as well. So I think I might do that as well, just to kind of top it off. What about the weapon? What does that one require? It's level 1, it's level 1. There it is. Oh. Well, this is tomorrow as well. Huh. Okay, just for argument's sake, I think it's better to focus on weapon first than talents. I feel like that's the right way to go. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll focus on the weapon first, and then I'll focus on talents. Also, please just use the lower level ores first, Hoyoverse. That would be awesome. There we go. And also, I might even have some... Let me see something here. Sigils. Oh, not that many. I think it's here. Yeah, I saw the diamond on the map. My nose itches! Stop itching! I'm going to itch you to death! Ah. Alright, what do we got? How many can we get? I need 2, and I want at least 1 sigil remaining, so there we go. Oh, it gives you 2 for every 3. I thought, okay, cool. Just do this once. There we go. I didn't notice that. Sweet, sweet. Why am I... Wait, no, no, no. Crafting table. No! Stop it. Alright. Go back to the weapon. It's level 20 now. Of course. Also, why do I have a flute here? I don't want this crap. Go away. You're gonna be sacrificed. Okay. Holy crap, man. I have another R5 Witch Sith. Wow. Okay. I don't look at my weapons that often. Alright, there we go. Boom. Use all the small orbs or ores first. Get them out of the way. I bet there was a faster way of doing that. Oh well. Dang it! I don't have any? You think with, like, the previous events we just had that I might have had some in stock. Okay. How many sigils do I have left? Not enough. If I spent 2, or 6 sigils, I can get 4. Actually, maybe that might be enough. Hold on a second. Oh, that is enough. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That seems wasteful. I'd rather just use the sigils for instances where I just need the 2 browns and that's it, and then I just get something, rather than use them all or something. It would be nice if we had another event with like a Fontaine region or something, even if it was a temporary region where you got treasure chests and you can get Fontaine sigils. Because the chasm for Leeway was a thing, and we got a bunch of sigils from the chasm as well as the new area in Leeway. Like, I had so many. I used a bunch just to get Mora, because I'm like, there's nothing else to buy from the Leeway shop, right? Leeway? But yeah, how come... You know what? I was about to say, how come Leeway has all this extra stuff? That's because it's China. Okay, anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that I should have realized the answer before I even thought of the question. But yeah, it has 1... I went too far. 2 and 3. 3 areas outside of normal Leeway that we were able to farm treasure chests in after Inazuma was done, like after Inazuma came out, and get a bunch more Geo Sigils. So it would be cool if Fontaine had something like that, where we just got like a random extra region unlocked somewhere over here, right? And then it's like, cool, new island, more treasure chests, more Hydro Sigils. It would just be nice. I don't like having less than 10. Hell, I don't like having less than 100. I'm just weird like that. Anyways, let's do this quest. I've been putting it off for long enough.
In my role as champion duelist.
New chapter unlocked. Yep, I know. We can finally do this. Kenichi's deal. And we can get the level 3 reputation reward. Then next week we can get close to level 4, but not quite. I think. Because it's going to be 800. And doing all 3 of these, for each supply notice plus bounty that you do, that's a total of 200. So we'll get a total of 600 from this. We're about to get 200. So 680. No, I'm wrong. What am I saying? 720 is where we'll be at, I think. Hold on a sec. Did I do that in my head right? Yeah, 200. Take away 80 from that. That's 120. Going into the next. Yeah, 700. I don't need to use the calculator for that. Yeah, so 720 after next week's bounties. And then I could just do like one supply notice, and then that will max that out. And then the Children of Echoes. Unfortunately, I did not want to max out Children of Echoes. Usually using the bounties and reputation stuff. I wanted to do the quest for Children of Echoes, but I read somewhere that this is likely going to be Shilonen. I thought this was Kachina, but I may have said this on another stream as well. This is going to be Shilonen for sure. So yeah, I'll have ended up getting all of the Children of Echoes reputation before she even comes out. Like, like that was too easy, I guess. I don't know. And it also kind of sucks is that I don't think you can do any more reputation quests and whatnot once you max everything out because of the new system that they implemented. Alright, that's enough of that complaining, though. I've already ranted and raved about that in the past. There's no reason to dredge up old memories. I'm going to mute myself now, and we are going to start this quest. Here we go! That was lame. Okay, here we go.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here! We've actually been—
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
I didn't mean to cut off Paimon. Whoops. Okay, I'm muting myself again. Here we go.
Oh! The, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice, it's just— Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise!
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean—
To his death.
Whoa! Are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance, to keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later. Good. See you soon.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flamebearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seem to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. That's all you really need to know. The ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh, you're here.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that...
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as Chief.
Hello, Chief Wyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kanich to invite you over for a quick chat. I believe Kanich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration. Perhaps there is, but despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Running away won't solve anything. You just need some time to think this through, that's all. Don't worry. We'll come up with something if we put our heads together.
Thank you both. There are still 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this. Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the Flamebearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid. I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh yeah. What was it again? Oh, right! We need to talk about How. He's completely unhinged.
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a How, You said you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
So,
if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way. You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
All right. So what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the Flame Bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new Flame Bearer. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Lina nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me. Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
For sure. And who knows, maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Okay. Oh god, I'm sitting in my chair right now, so I don't want it to go. And then you hear that. But I want to lean back, so sorry. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the trial run first, and then I'm going to continue doing his quest line. So here we go. Character preview. Let's see what this looks like. Damn it! Now I want to. Sorry. It's the stupid chair. I was gonna say now I want to get out of the chair. Okay, where there are no enemies. President can use a fire grappling hook to perform swings. Spin flog stun in midair to swing again. When there are enemies nearby, can each will use the hook to link to them and enter the Night Soul's Blessing state. Using normal attacks will switch to firing loop shots, accumulating Night Soul points. When he reaches Night Soul points limit, casting the elemental skill will consume all Night Soul points to fire scale spiker cannon. I don't know why. I was going to read that as Shakespeare cannon. That sounds better. I'm going to call it that from now on. Kinichi's elemental burst will summon the almighty dragon lord periodically, dealing AoE dendro damage. To facilitate experiencing the character's elemental burst and Night Soul's Blessing state, additional elemental orbs will appear. Okay, yeah, that's always what it says. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a shot. So if it's just like the Saurian... It's just like the Saurian. Okay. And then if I do it again, what happens if I press X? Oh, it just glides. Still, it's better that you can glide than having to, like, just fall straight down as a Saurian. So Kinich does have some more... what do you call it? More movement, period. Oh, but it goes on cooldown just like the Saurian's tongue.
Is this really necessary?
Oh, I didn't mean to stand on that.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going, guys?
Locked on!
Yeah!
Where'd the cone thing go? Are you kidding me? You little bastards. Well, that was lame. Note to self, Kinich is not good against Hydro Slimes. They are his direct counter. It's not that funny. I do think it's silly. Wait, was there more pyro particles that I just missed? There was...
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Okay, we got that. There we go. Oh, I forgot to attack. Dang it. Okay. I need to get used to this. The Saurian, I could just press X again to jump. But that's my jump button, so... I have to remember to use his attack to get that extra air time. And then glide.
Is this really necessary?
No! Oh, you stupid. Give me that particle. Alright, now lock onto that. That, and then... No? I don't have any more... Oh, that's lame. Ah! Okay, screw it. I'm gonna go down. I'm doing so bad. Alright, attack, do this again, attack, do this again, attack, glide. There we go. I have mastered the Kinich movement combo thingy. Too bad you can't really incorporate that aerial attack into some sort of combo. That would have been really cool.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Check this out! Supporting fire!
You're toast! Nice and spicy. Fly!
Target acquired!
Am I doing this wrong or something? There's the cone. I think I did that too early? Alright.
Before your king!
Gahoo!
The dead will blaze in dragonfire!
I got you covered! Don't get too close!
Is that really it? Oh. Okay, I thought it was gonna make me dash around. Do I hold the attack button? Or I just keep pressing it? Oh, I didn't even... Okay, Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this playstyle. Also, he only moves when you press the normal attack button. That's good to know. There's still more enemies to kill.
Here's backup! Fire it up!
No, keep going. I want to keep attacking. I want to figure this out. Lame. Oh, here we go. It respawned. Oh, he can actually... Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. That's his charge attack. That's pretty cool.
Nice and spicy. Fly this on Masala.
Supporting fire! I got him cornered!
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's already dead. Okay.
Mine to command!
Oh, now his skill's on cooldown. I messed up.
Don't get too close! Here's backup!
Oh no! Oh, it's on cooldown again because I accidentally grappled midair. Alright, this thing is filled up. Alright, it's filled up again. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is one of those like high skill, not high, but like a higher skill cap type character to play. I'm sure I could get used to it over time. I'm not really enjoying it though. I thought I was gonna be able to just move around and then like get into the cone and press normal attack to get like extra points or something like that. But I wasn't expecting that you have to press normal attack to move around during his skill while he's grappled onto somebody. Grappled on? Grabbed on? Grappled on. I don't know. Hooked on. Oh, what was that? Let me see his idol. Idol? Idol. What is that? What is he looking at? Is that Pokemon? Those are Saurians. Oh, there's one we haven't seen yet. Alright, next idol. Toy! Okay, that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of funny and pretty adorable. Alright, next. Let's see what they do for Raiden's trial. Watch it be Shekros. National? Not even Kujo Sara, but Raiden National. Okay.
Illusion Chef, let me leave you a verse.
Oh, shoot. I usually put Bennett before Cheng-Li. And I just didn't... I did all of that wrong. I want to restart. I'm never gonna beat Abyss like this.
There is escape. Rain cutter. No, my sword.
Nice and spicy.
Whoops, I did it again. I switched to Shen. There we go.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Get the pepper. There we go.
Shine down. Let me weave you a verse.
There's the sacrificial sword probably. That was the first one that I got. No, I want to redo. Continue. Give me all my stuff back. Oh, it really does give you everything back. Okay, I'm glad that they fixed the trials so that you don't have to sit there and farm energy to get all their bursts back. Cool. Alright, we do this. Start with Ben. And then Shinsho. And no sacrificial sword prop. Great. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have started with Bennett. Yeah, oh wow, I should not have started with Bennett. Where's the pepper? Give me the pepper. Shangling, where's the pepper? Alright. Well, we have Shinsho's burst ready, so we'll just do that. Boom. Boom. And I forgot not to start with No, I'm doing this over again. Let's start it over. Am I not able to? Oh, okay. Oh wait, I could just exit. No, let's just finish it off.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
I feel so lame. I can't even get a trials rotation correctly done. Alright, let's just make this stuff. Wow, her attacks without Bennett in this trial, really low. I'm used to my writing. What is this writing rocking right now? Oh, where's Kujo Sara for this 60% attack, crit damage? Oh, that was ew. Oh man, that goblet's better than anything that I have. Damn. That flat HP though. I didn't think you could look at the artifacts. Wait, what else do we have? Oh, it's the same thing. So it's like 7 crit rate, 14 crit damage. No crit damage. Okay. Only crit damage. Okay, so they split up the crit rate and crit damage from the plume and flower. And then no crit damage here. Lame, Hoyoverse. Lame. This isn't a real Raiden build then. Okay, I'm just gonna bend it, and then... Whoops.
Illusion shattered.
I guess I'll be waiting for the trial thing to start over again. Alright. And... grab it now. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, into this. Boom. Boom. No sacrificial... wait, I didn't get my energy back. Okay, I was wrong. I'm done. I'm done. Or so you thought. There we go. Now I can just do it like this. So boom. No. I switched character. It didn't... I was trying to switch character and then burst. And it just didn't. What was that? The sad thing is, I could just do this with my own characters, but I want to do it in the trial. I want to see what it's like in the trial. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Switch character. Yay, sacrificial prop. Alright, Bennett, Shanglin, Lola, and how much? 75,000? That's really low, actually. Like, come on, your Navia thing trial was like, I was doing 100k per shot. What is this, Hoyoverse? Why did you give me such... Is this RNG? Like, do you sometimes get good crit stats if you're a different account? Or is everyone's accounts the same?
Everybody stand back. Let's...
Oh, I didn't even hit anybody with that. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Inazuma shines eternal.
This enemy doing this to me outside of the abyss? You piece of garbage.
There is no escape. Ring cutter.
I'm just gonna switch to Bennett now. There we go. And then boom, give me them vapes. Do it again. Oh, no sacrificial sword. Of course not. Why would I get a sacrificial sword pro? Screw this challenge. Screw this crap. Like, bro, I'm hitting with... Actually, I don't remember what I was hitting with Kinich, but I'm sure it was over 100k. And you couldn't give my Raiden, my trial Raiden, enough crit stats so that she could burst over 100k, like at least 100k. Like, really? Hoyoverse, really? This is what we're doing?
Motion to compel. Inadmissible.
I feel like I shouldn't have done that on Yankei so quickly, but
Freeze!
this is where we're at.
Incinerate.
Oh wow, Kaya's burst already ran out. Toma.
Here's backup! This moment will be frozen in time.
Eat this!
Dodge this!
Boom!
Please tell me this is the last thing good. I don't feel like staying in this trial for very long. Why did they give Toma, Yanfei, Kaya, and Shangling? Like, no, bro. Sucrose would have been better, honestly. Alright, Kujasara. Who are we gonna get? Don't give me just one character. Okay, Lisa. So she'll buff Lisa. Let's start with Barbara? No, I guess not. Okay, so we'll do this. That's right, it doesn't give me the Constellation version. Into that, and then Lisa, put down your stuff, and then Shangli, this, and then Kujasara burst into this, and give this to Lisa, and then just normal attack. I think that's what the game wants me to do now. No? Okay, that sucked so much ass.
Go, Barbara!
No! There we go. Alright, Kujo again. Pick it up with Shangli. Burst. Lisa, burst into skill. Okay, good. Yeah, that was not a good trial for Kujo-san. Okay, please be fun. Please be fun. I've never used Chefos before. I don't even remember if I used her trial last. I must have, but I'm attacking with Lisa again, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna burst into hold skill, which I missed. I had one job. I had one job. And I messed it up. Alright, let's try this again. Burst. Oh, I see what happened. Boom. Boom. We got the overloads. And then we just attack with Lisa. Get them overloads. Alright, we switch back to Chefus.
As you wish, Mickey. Check this out.
And, okay, we'll just keep going with Lisa, because I messed up Toma.
Come a little closer.
Oh no, his burst wasn't even up. Okay, cool. Boom. Boom. Okay, that was kind of lame, but... I mean, why do they keep giving us Lisa? Who could they have given us... Oh, they gave us Toma, so they might as well not give us Beto. Well, no, Beto gets her shield from Constellation, so it still would have worked fine. They could have just given us Beto, and then we could have just on-fielded Toma. His attacks are way cooler. Come on. Waverse, what the hell, man? Alright. That's enough of the trials. Seriously though, we could have had Beto official. They work so well together. And then we could have had Chefus and Toma. Or even Bennett. Bennett's not a bad on-fielder. Well, no, let me take that back. That's more or less with constellations, because then his, I think, with a normal, with a constellation while he's in his burst ring, he gets a cooldown reduction on his skill. So yeah, let's just stick with Toma then, or even Razor. Razor could have worked. I know he's a physical DPS, but I mean, hell, give us Yanfei again. I don't know. 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 We could have even used Amber. I feel like Hoyoverse just forgets that Amber exists. Huh. Hell, even Shining Wing would have worked. Oh well. Y'all even got me. Yeah, there's so many different alternatives to Lisa. Like, stop giving us Lisa in Trials, please. Even Sethos. No, Sethos is more of an aggravate character anyway. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's get back to the quest. It looks like it's ready for me. But let's also claim these before I forget. What was I claiming anyway? Okay, 40 primos, some ham guards, and... Oh, these things. I got plenty of those. Oh, I can check my pity now to see if I did everything right. I can't show that on stream, unfortunately. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20... Good. Okay, I'm at 20 pity. I did it right. I calculated correctly. So I am currently at... I'm going to take a screenshot of this, though. Just seeing the two write-ins back-to-back almost. Like, oh, that was so good. But yeah, I am currently at 20 pity. From the last write-in pull, specifically. Cool. And I'm at 2 pity for my next 4-star.
A duel is a
Alright, I'm going to mute myself and continue this quest.
And the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in...
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster? Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana. But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the Abyss. That's true, but the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us. How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick? If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends. Toba, Hoonie, what's wrong? Hoonie's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right. He's our hero. Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore. Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore. Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward. As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back. Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. We have some great news to tell you. The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night. She's gonna do a beautiful ceremony and cure the Mountain King's illness for good. What? Really? So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about? To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs. Probably just as good as Kanich. Wait, speaking of Kanich, where even is that guy? Oh yeah, good question. Is he not coming to the ceremony anymore? We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy. He'll be sure to give you both a piece of his mind. No, we can't let that happen. I've never even spoken to him before. I can't afford to make such a bad first impression. I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All I said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight. Yeah, if you weren't friends. There's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby Saurians with you. All right. Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon and Kanich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King. Dad just really misses Nana, and I was really upset that she's gone, too.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either. It wasn't very nice of me. For the Traveler and Paimon, Kanich, and for Nana. I'm sorry too, Huni.
That's more like it. Now you're best friends again!
Guess so.
Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'll make sure I say it to someone else, and not you. I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs it for Turnfire Night. Let's play again some other time. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. I'll head home as well then. See you next time.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before. Let's just hope we can solve this once and for all. Come on, let's move on. Huh? What's going on over there? Let's take a look. Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved? Paimon wants to learn too!
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's rare to see a new face around the tribe these days. I thought everyone would be keeping away.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little dangerous.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person. What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise. It's funny, I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flamebearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come? You're not an outsider too, are you?
You must be joking. Watch this. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the sacred flame. Been doing it a few years. Always gets the ladies out to watch.
Oh, very impressive. So why'd you quit?
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here anymore. One of our elders' Saurian companions even lost her life not long ago. The question is, what are we going to do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. They're probably too busy fighting about it amongst themselves. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent. So I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to get away for a little while. Go do some exploring.
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the Canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots. I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association. They gave me a simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all about collecting relics and remnants from that age. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
A how? A how's a relic from an ancient Saurian civilization?
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
Really? That sounds ominous.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kanich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use that as my entry ticket to the association. But after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve. Or... you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of cake.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above, you two have hearts of gold, you know that? You're the kind of people who could dive into the Turnfire deep in the bowels of the Night Kingdom, and it wouldn't burn a single hair off your head. Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way. There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of them.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Let's get it on! Eyes on me! Move it.
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural. True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. This looks more like someone with a paintbrush got bored and started doodling. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it. That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed? Oh, Ponche. And I thought my luck was bad.
I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and now I've got nothing to show for it. Some gap-toothed goon stole it from me.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously. If you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire manuscript.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless. He's a shell of the man he was.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change, big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on, I'll take you.
How did I miss this guy? Oh, you're getting him now. for what it's worth, the reason I'm not claiming the chests is because I don't need the long-term encounter points right now. I have over 300 long-term encounter points. So anytime that I do quests and stuff, it does add to the long-term encounter points. And it has said over 42 days for the longest time. So I don't know if this is going to be something region-specific. Like, oh, once Natlan 5.8 comes along, your encounter points will finally expire, or something like that. I have no idea if that's the case, or if it's going to be like every 2 banner cycles, or I have no idea. But whatever the case, or when a new part of Natlan releases, right? I don't know. But whatever the case, right now it says over 42 days. So I don't need to get extra encounter points. I have over 300. I also am not in dire need of the Pyro Sigils. I have 107. So we're good for a while. Those chests would only get me like a couple extra Pyro Sigils anyway. So now let us continue with the quest. I do want to see if I missed something up there though with those hill turtles. Okay, it looks like I didn't miss anything, so back to the quest.
Hey! You thieving rat! Give me my things back!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow. Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right, let's see what you've got. Watch this! Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down.
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't run any longer. Please, I don't have your stuff anymore. Have mercy.
Oh, yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing. I was so mad, I just threw all of it away.
Is that really the truth? Okay then, where did you throw it away?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. We'll never get it back then.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan, it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy. This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life. Yupanki's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take. Let me see, the author is... Panche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahula will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body? When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahula demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core. You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahula is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me about Doomsday. Here's what I know, based on countless historical texts. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms, to heavenly thrones, to worlds beyond, there are no exceptions. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what we call a civilization's spirit. And you, great Kahula How, are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. I've paid dearly for the chance to observe you up close. Now, let me take a good look at you. We'll see whether any memories of that age still remain inside you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Panche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Panche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact. Surely you remember the main points at least?
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now... well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Panche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power. Symbolic power doesn't count.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case. Given that it first arose in the era of the first Pyro Archon, it might contain remnants of Shibalanke's power.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss. But there's more to it than that. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then was buried in the Night Kingdom. And now, it awaits the call of its new bearer.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a little overexcited.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Canich. I'd hoped he would be attending the upcoming ceremony.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Canich, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up. Now a good time?
Canich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire Night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire Night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the Abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker. The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, He's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow. You're here. Very punctual.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kanich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kanich! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a How in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The Rift Hounds will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves. You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Power that ended up!
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're the glasses guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Wait. Of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! Let Paimon guess, you've been provoking the Mountain King too!
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us!
Traveler?
see, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight, but when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone! Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear! Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly. You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Vulture? Vulture? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both. See you tomorrow.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors, too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
Off we go!
here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days. I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark. We must take it one step at a time.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief, but it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward. Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Kanich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous Flamebearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them?
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Oh, Miss Traveler! You look so pretty today! You're gonna make sure the Mountain King never threatens us again, right? I believe in you. I'll be cheering you on the whole time.
What was that? It said nickname.
Oh, Miss Traveler! You look so
Miss
pretty today!
Nickname. What in the world is wrong with this sentence, Hoyoverse? You look so cool today, Miss Nickname. You look so pretty today. They messed up. It was supposed to be you look so cool today if it was Aether. Probably. Maybe. How did they mess this up so bad? Okay, moving on.
You're gonna make sure I believe in you.
Miss Traveler, you're finally here! I even dragged my uncle out to watch the ceremony.
Although I'd hoped for the Malipo name-bearer to perform this ceremony, that was never anything to do with you, so please don't take it personally. I got thinking last night, and I realized, if the less besides, I'll have even more to write about this time, given this will be our first Turnfire ceremony featuring a flame-bearer from another land. I'll be taking detailed notes.
Good luck, Miss Traveler! You got this!
Mighty Outlanders, the time has finally come. You know what must be done. Please remember, you must cleanse as much abyssal energy as you... I am sure.
Hey! Bet you're surprised to see me. Didn't think I'd be coming, did you? I was all packed up and ready to go, but then I thought, I wonder if the ceremony will go any differently with the new flame bearer. So yeah, here I am again. I still owe you for that picture you took, so once you start, I'll be dancing to cheer you on. Don't be nervous, you'll do great.
How are you doing? Is all in order? Very well. How are you doing? I'm counting on you. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great! All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. This presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the Sacred Flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Woohoo! We've lit up the final altar! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the Sacred Flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Waina, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Waina and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on! You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination! Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time!
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad? What are you doing?
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
Everyone, out! Now!
Well, it seems there's only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made. Take me, O Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Let's get it!
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it!
You haven't won yet. Into the shadows.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kongamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Traveler, You've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you. Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He suffered burns on much of his body, but we believe he'll survive.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk-taker? First Kinich, then Elder Trinidad? Is this the Scions of the Canopy's adventurous spirit in action?
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. Something most mysterious has happened. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell has formed around the Mountain King's body. We don't understand the mechanism behind it, but the shell appears to insulate him against the influence of abyssal power. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the sacred flame, similar to the way burned wood becomes charcoal. I think their theory makes sense. After all, we've never thrown the Mountain King directly into the sacred flame before.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy? That's a good thing, right?
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now stable. No longer will we need to perform an annual cleansing ceremony.
Wow, that's amazing!
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. A great transparent ball of fire. And that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. I cannot answer that question. If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we speak.
Ah, so Kinich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahow die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
to, do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then what price did he pay?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe. That's the price he paid.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with. Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends now. You don't know us anything.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free. So, promise me, if you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer?
Huni, it'll be okay. Your dad will get better soon.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the Turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sports.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wounds.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
Okay, so that was Kinich's quest. It was cool. It's also funny how the Mountain King, as far as the story is concerned, the Mountain King is like, hey, yeah, you can beat on me as a test dummy, pretty much. Yeah, I already did all this. So yeah, that's it for this stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and start some Abyss. I actually found someone that's doing Viewer Abyss, so I want to do just up to floor 11, and then I'm going to leave and let that person do my Abyss if they are finished with all their other viewers' Abysses. So did this person change? Anyway. So anyways, that's what my plan is. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Yep, now we're level 3. We can go ahead and accept that. And yeah, we're really close. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. 120 out of 800. Okay. So I feel so stupid for not doing one supply, one bounty for each tribe the very first week of Natland, because I did more of the Children of Echoes, and then I think I did one bounty for the Scions of the Canopy. That's why it's so uneven, because all the quest rewards have been in the 200s, right? So then you look at the world exploration, 200. So yeah, I just messed up by doing a bounty for the Canopy the first week when I should have done a bounty and a supply notice. That would have gotten me 200, and then that would have made me 800 next week when I do all of the bounties and supply notices for Scions of the Canopy. But it is what it is. I did a stupid thing, and I'm paying for it now. Oh well. Either way, we're gonna max out our stuff within 2 weeks for both Children of Echoes and Scions of the Canopy, because this will give me 600 next week, so I'll be at 720, and then next week, so the week after, I do one supply notice that maxes out this one, and then I go to the Children of Echoes. Where are you? Up here? And yeah, I just do one bounty for the Children of Echoes, and I'll be done. Essentially, the bounty that I didn't do for the Canopy, or that I did do for the Canopy, if I had done it for the Children of Echoes, I would have been maxed out on Children of Echoes already. But that's okay. So the week after next, I'll be doing one supply notice for the Canopy, and then one bounty for the Children of Echoes, and we'll be done. But next week, I'm doing all the bounties and supply notice for the Canopy. That's it for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go straight to the Abyss. I'm not going to condense my resin right now either. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. So that way, when I'm doing commissions and stuff, I can just condense them tomorrow and get credit for the encounter points, the long-term encounter points. Because I already maxed out my battle pass, so I don't need it. I don't need to save my resin each day for the battle pass. It's just strictly so that I could just condense them all at once and get the little check marks here that I could just claim right at the start. Oh, I got some. I forgot I got a reward. A little furnishing item. Cool. I don't know what this does, but it says this. I'm assuming this is gonna give Traveler pyro powers? Maybe? I don't know though. I have no way to confirm that. It would be cool though. Oops. That was weird. I thought I pressed down, but okay. Anyway. Into the Abyss! Alright, I'm gonna go silent here. I'm gonna mute myself again and just pick my teams and stuff like that and reorganize my characters' artifacts and weapons and stuff. No way. No. No! Why are you having me fight the little whelps? That's so sad. Hoyoverse, you're evil. Okay, I'm muting myself again. That's so evil. Okay, one last thing. I will say this. I'm at least grateful that I don't have to sit here and only pick Pyro or Hydro on specific floors, or the first or second hat, whatever, because now there's no freaking Hydro or Hydro or Pyro slimes. So yay!
Stabilize!
Here comes the catch. Busted. Gotcha. Laid bare. Grant us your blessing. I'm going in.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
I wasn't expecting that it was just going to be one Ruin Guard. Wow.
Solidify!
Busted. Quietly now.
hazard!
Transfix! You!
We shall! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Stabilize!
Things are about to get dicey.
Order guide you.
Overrule! Do your worst! Hear my I'm going in!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call!
Uh-oh, I think I forgot to switch Eula's weapon. Oh boy.
Let's
Show me
hope
your
you put up
move.
a good fight.
My apologies! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Into the wind.
Let's hope it's...
Hard-hitting exclusive! Whirling snow!
How about
Yes! Let the world come alive! Rain of bullets! Right this way!
As one with wind and cloud.
Hold that pose! Breaking out! Well...
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Precision strike. Let's keep...
Vengeance will be mine! Shudder!
Come on!
Let's
Show
finish
me
this
your
battle.
courage!
Take flight!
Come on!
Time to
Show
shine.
me your courage!
Smile! Whirling snow!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Shoot!
Mind if I...
Southwest
Let's
swirl.
do this then!
Take flight! Let my name echo in song!
The wind knows me.
Say cheese! My...
Yes, you are. Qualified for all.
Finally, some target practice.
Get with me!
Front your wings and raise a storm!
Lights out!
Leave the wounded
Where
to
do
me.
you think you're going?
More speed.
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Into the wind.
Let the world collide!
As one with wind and cloud.
Breaking news! Embrace the ice! Yoo-hoo!
Where you at? Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Time to shine! Smile! Hard hitting it? Take flight!
I know a lot of people say that this freeze comp is supposed to be better, but I really think that the Shenhe Ayaka Kokomi freeze comp is better than the Farina Charlotte one. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm supposed to have C1 or C2 Farina or something, but I just don't see it.
Crush!
Ha!
You had your chance. Let's
Shiver! You can't run! Freeze to the core! Rack and ruin!
I guess I'm going freeze on this first half again. Kazuha, Shenhe, Kokomi. Oh, I should change my Kokomi's artifacts. I always forget to do this. I always forget, so I want to go Tenacity. Who's holding my Tenacity pieces? For Kokomi, maybe nobody? HP with 5% energy recharge, 10% energy recharge. Let's go with the 10%. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I have some of my Tenacity pieces on Candace. Okay, now let's go back to Clam. Let's just run regular Clam. Great. Who did I just... Or what did I just take? Okay, so it was... Why didn't I just do that? There we go. Okay, so I didn't have a Clam healing bonus circlet. It was this one. There we go. And my ER is 190. Let's go back to prototype Amber. There we go. Alright, for the second half, there was a Consecrated Beast. Yeah. And Mirror Maiden. Yeah, so no Hydro. You know what? I don't care. I'm using Hydro. How many enemies were there? Yeah, that's not that many. Okay, so I can just do the classic... I keep forgetting to put Zhongli. Okay, there we go. The classic Yoimiya team. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I doing Yoimiya? I just did Yoimiya. Let me do Raiden. I haven't used Raiden since getting her. Yoimiya, I love you, but we're gonna go with Raiden. C3, let's do it! Should I use Chefreuse even though she's not leveled up? Let's just see what it does. No, wait. I won't get her A4 passive. That's a waste. Yeah, so we're just gonna go with... Where's Bennett? There it is. Bennett... Oh, wait, no. I could just do... Farina. Where did she go? There she is. Farina, Bennett, Jean for the Sunfire. Where's Jean? There she is. Alright, so then... Let's see how stupid this is and how if it works or not.
Show me your butt, shall we?
One with nature.
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
As one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line.
My apologies.
Come on!
Kamisato
Let's do this then!
Turn, bring Ruffy.
Yes, you are.
Alright. Unleash!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
By ordinance divine, manifest!
Allow me.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back! Barbados, guide us! Inazuma shines eternal!
No crit, that's so sad. Oh wow, just 2? That was nothing. Probably the first half, if you don't have crowd control, is really hard. I'm just gonna keep my mic on, screw it. Element to scale damage. Yeah, that's the. I'm getting really bad cards. Might as well just go with what I got. Oh boy. Is that it? Just these 3 balloons? Okay.
Unleash!
Rest and rebuild. Covenant of the Deep.
I'm just gonna do regular Kokomi attacks, screw it. Solo Kokomi? Okay, that's enough.
Allow me.
Take flight!
Why are they so hard? There we go.
Cryo incarnate!
Into the wind.
Whirling snow!
One with nature.
Manifest! Take flight!
Owie. Alright, let's do this. Pull them towards the jellyfish. One of them didn't follow, of course not.
Unleash! By ordinance divine!
First.
Swirl!
Did I do it? Did I just not get... Oh! There's still more. Okay.
Obey! Whirling snow!
Alright. That's a lot of waves. Okay. Mirror Maiden.
Illusion shattered!
Oh, I forgot to use Jean's skill first.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Wind, hear me! Torn to oblivion!
300,000. Not bad. Hello?
There is no escape!
You're just gonna be a pain in my butt.
Let the world come! Why do they never met? I'm going in!
Oh, come on. Why are you doing this?
Barely a scratch!
Can we not do this? Oh,
Swear by my sword! Now you shall perish!
That's it. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have energy for the next round, but whatever. I hate Consecrated Beast so much. What are with these crappy cards? I know it's just Chamber Floor 11, but come on, give me a crit card or something. Ugh.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then.
Cryo Incarnate!
As one with wind and cloud.
Rust and Reeve, embrace the ice. My apologies.
I didn't do it right. There we go.
Billowing surge.
Manifest!
Yes, you are.
Take.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to swirl.
Clouds high. The bird.
Oh, that
Do your
sucks.
master's bidding.
Ow.
My apologies.
Burst already, come on.
Sometsu, unleash.
Wind strider.
And I'm just gonna heal. Oh, okay, I didn't need to, but that works. Oh god, I have no energy.
Oh, come on! You're having so much fun! Let's light it!
Oh shit! Am I dead? I'm dead. Fuck me. I can't believe I... So this is the local legend? Or... I don't know what just happened there, but she did the soda can thing right away.
Manifest! Cryo Incarnate! You...
Okay, really? You're gonna be that fucking annoying now? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today on Chamber Floor 11. Fuck, I can't talk.
Obey! By Ordinance Divine!
As one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line!
Yeah, go fuck off, you guys.
Yes, you are.
Mana!
Turret, bring refuge!
Wind strike.
Unleash!
Allow me!
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Do your master's bidding!
Whirling snow!
Obey!
Alright. Not as good as the first time I did it, but... Now we know what to expect.
Oh, come on! We're having so much fun!
Is she gonna do the thing? No? Oh, now she doesn't want to do it. You little bitch. She did it. Only... I can't get to it. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Time to shine!
Shine down!
Get your ass over here.
I'm fine. Barbados! Guide us! Rain of bullets!
Still didn't have my burst on writing.
To oblivion! Illusion shattered!
How is she not dead? Did I just not have anything ready? Like, I didn't have fanfare and stuff, probably? I kind of want to restart because I want to redo that. Aw, man. No, that sucked. Well, that's it. That's kind of sad. Okay, so I know that that other person could potentially pick my Kirara and whatnot, so Kirara, we're gonna run Sacrificial Sword, and then the two-piece, HP and Tenacity. Got chills. Who had it? Is it Cole that has it right now? It looks like it. Yeah, I think it's Cole. Yep, Cole. And then the Goblet was a new one. No, not this one. Oh, there it is. That's the one Cole was using. Okay, there we go. 196. Yeah, that's good. With 43k HP, even with Sacrificial Sword, that's good. That's really good. Potentially, I could run her on Noblesse Oblige with Diona Diona's pieces, but I'm not going to do that. Just in case that streamer wants to use my Diona, then I'll have that available. I feel like she's probably just going to use my top 5-star units, and I'm not going to change Cookie's artifacts, because it's just so much fun running her on Clam. It's a nice comfort, too, honestly. So, I don't think there's anybody else I need to change. Yeah, Miko's on the right side. Maybe I should give Farina Fav's sword. I'm gonna give up on Flusandre Ferryman. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give up on that because, honestly, I mean, I love the elemental skill crit rate, which is probably the main reason why I used it. Shit. Actually, that's actually crap. That was actually a good point. I should have kept it because of the elemental skill crit rate. Damn. That makes me kind of sad that that was actually a legitimate reason why I was using Flusandre de Ferryman. Okay, let me see if I can say this right. Flusandre okay. Flusandre Ferryman. Or I don't know if I said that right, but let's hope I did. I'm not French. I'm freaking Latino for crying out loud. Flusandre Ferryman. I'm gonna get it one day. All right. I could also use this, but I would have no energy recharge. I mean, I wouldn't be able to burst often. But it does give elemental skill and burst damage by 32%, and it gives elemental skill crit rate. The thing is, I don't know if this works off-field. It looks so pretty, but I don't know if it works off-field, so I'm not going to give her the wolf thing as much as I want to. And yeah. We'll keep Jean on the Aminoma. Yeah, I think we're good there. Then have my Xiangling. I think I gave her goblet back. Yes, I did. Okay. And she has, yes, Elemental Mastery. Okay, good. So she's on the right stuff. But Gaming, I doubt she'll use my Gaming. Yeah, I don't have him equipped with anything right now. Let me give him a poopy weapon. Well, that's not really a poopy weapon, but still. I don't want him on my Fav sword. I'm going to be leveling up this soon, too, for Dea. The energy recharge isn't why, though. It's the skill uptime. I want to see what happens if I use this instead. But yeah, my Dea has this right now. Just for the base attack and a little bit of energy recharge. Nothing more than that. Who else potentially might she use? Okay, my Candace is on HP energy recharge. Okay. And then she has Fab. Okay. So my Candace, for all intents and purposes, she's built. She doesn't need these right now, anyway. And she's not C6. So I don't see her using my Candace. But she is supposed to be a very good teammate for Arlecchino. So there's that. But I feel like what she'll do is use my Yelan for the first chamber, along with my Arlecchino. And then possibly my Kazuha. Where are you, Kazuha? There you go. And either Bennett or Zhongli. Zhongli? Alright. Yeah, either Bennett or Zhongli. And then for the second half, probably Cloran or Raiden, since I just got C3. I feel like it'll be Raiden that she uses. If she gets to me in the queue. So, I am going to stop the stream there, because I'm, strangely enough, I'm watching someone else stream, so I want to give them a view. And, I wasn't planning on streaming for very long anyway.
And whether you take on the
so there's
challenge
that.
is entirely up to you.
And, yeah, I'm at 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's actually longer than I had anticipated. I didn't even think about Kenisha's quest. I was just going to do the 30 pulls and be done with it. Then I found the weird rope not rendering thing in that lens, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, hopefully she doesn't do anything crazy on my account, just does the Abyss, and then that'll be the end of it. Anyways, before I get off, though, I am going to change my showcase, because I don't like having my non-DPS Kirara as a showcase character. I'd rather show my Kuki as a joke. Because the clam set. I mean, come on. Who runs Kuki on clam, right? Am I right? Okay, seriously though. I think it's funny to run Kuki on clam, so I'd rather put her on my showcase. Because I think it's a worthwhile build. You put EM, Goblet, and Sands, healing bonus, Circlet. You have very comfortable setup, as well as you run her with Nahida. She gets even more EM. And then the sword. Let me check the sword. I can't remember if that gives EM as well. Whoops. Duration, schedule, okay, normal charge, plunge attack damage, and increase attack by 20%. So it does not give Elemental Mastery. I'm probably thinking of Elegy of or for the End, which I do not have on this account. I've always wanted it, but I never got it. I remember doing some pools the last time it was run with Venti, or maybe the time before that, but I just didn't get lucky enough to snag it. Okay, that's it for me. So, you guys, depending on where you're, when you're watching this, have a great day, afternoon, or night. And always remember to stay healthy, stay happy, and just have fun. And remember, you don't have to spend money to get good. Peace out.